name is Faye. I'm a young producer and I'm working with Highly Sprung to produce this Energy Summit today. They're in their second workshop today that will be either Highly Sprung, Eon, Sustainability West Midlands. We've had a performance of Accelerate. Later this afternoon we have got a panel discussion with one of the performers from Accelerate on it and lots of other important people, and I'm going to be chairing that. I am so proud. We've been working on this for about 6 weeks now, and we've all been working together after long Zoom calls and lots of in-days, and we've all been working together, and I think we're so proud that everything has come together. We've got the scores in, we're seeing the impact that our event has on young people, and that makes me very proud.
I'm Gayatri, I'm 13 years old and I am a young producer working for the Highly Sprung Accelerate Youth Programme. And we're here because we care about energy and we want to talk about it and spread awareness on why we need to reduce the amount of energy we're using. I've met some really cool people. I've met loads of Highly Sprung performers. I've met keynote speakers. It's been really fun. It's been confidence building. I did the welcome speech at the start with 2 other people, and that was just like, honestly, it was so nice talking to other people and just sharing what we care about and our planet. Because it is like our future, like we're going to grow up and we're going to have this planet, and we have to take care of it, obviously, because one day we're going to be the people in charge of this planet. And I'm so happy that we did this because I feel so included. Like everyone, all the young producers that have worked with me, they've also done so much.
I mean, the fact that I'm able to be here is amazing. The fact that we're on stage in front of all these people is amazing.
We don't want young people to go back to school and think climate change is this thing I have to learn about but it doesn't impact me. We want them to think that it's something that is all about them. And seeing them in that panel discussion yesterday, putting their hands up and asking brilliant questions, I think that gives them that empowerment to go off and make a difference in the world and in their careers and be able to really make some positive change around the climate.
It's been really great to see kind of the responses from the performance, because not many of them have experienced theatre, or even it's a bit wacky in itself, so for them to just get an understanding and a message from that, their questions have been like, oh, but what was this powder? Because in the show we have 3 buckets that each represent different fossil fuels. Our young producers are vital for today's event, just for bringing it all together, to bring all the different components, to lead the space, and also to have that middle ground between the kind of keynote speakers, workshop facilitators and performers, and then to have the young producers kind of as that communication point for the young people to feel more confident because they're at a similar age or they're not too far off. It makes it kind of all embedded and giving responsibility to them.
It's a real privilege to perform Accelerate as part of the Youth Energy Summit. It's really important that young people are exposed to performance, but also exposed to performance that is about something. So Accelerate is all about the energy that we consume and the energy that we have. It is finite and we need to really protect it and think about how we can live in a better world, creating energy in a more sustainable way. I've had so many really standout moments talking to young people at this summit. One of them was learning about how electricity is made, spinning that magnet around that copper wire and moving those electrons. And he actually said, I've learnt more in 5 minutes than I've probably done in the last 100 hours at school. Events like this take children and young people out of their everyday norm, and it opens their eyes and it makes them realise that actually the world isn't just that classroom that they find themselves in most days, that actually there is so much more.
Well, first we went to a theatre and they told us about how we're wasting energy and how to prevent and what jobs you can do to prevent it. And then we watched a performance.
So the future's bright because I'm really welcome here.
We've brought a small group of 15 Year 9s with us today because it is such an important message.
It's really good to see the actual performance. It's really inspirational and better for everyone to see that.
If you get a group of people, you can change lots of things, you can tell other people to get more people in your community.
Events like this are so important so that we can actually see the problems and also be told what we can do to also help.